For years, I was playing advanced repertoire, Rachmaninoff, Chopin, Liszt, but there was something nobody knew. I was secretly playing with tension and even pain in my hands and forearms. And it wasn't because I was practicing too much. It was because of just one tiny mistake that no one ever corrected. And so it wasn't until I learned this simple 2-minute technique fix that everything changed, and I haven't really felt pain or tightness since. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in this video. And so if you've ever felt your hands clenching or tightening up during fast or loud passages, this one thing is going to change everything for you. If you're new here, my name is Jonathan Roberts, and on this channel we share practical tutorials to help you improve faster at the piano with less struggle and a lot more enjoyment. Now, if you're anything like I was, when you would have loud, fast passages, like maybe the tendency would be to clench up and just kind of force through it, which really was never pleasant. Sure, people would be impressed and all that, but I would feel so tight and tense, and there would be passages I would just dread every time I got to it because I would feel so much tension here. It was almost difficult to carry on after I got through them. And it was all because of one thing, one mistake, and nobody showed me until I was in undergrad. My teacher showed me this, and I'm going to show you now. And it's all about an understanding of how the sound is actually produced at the piano. So when you strike a key, you're playing a key that activates a hammer that strikes a string, and once that key is down, that's all the sound you're ever going to get from that until it decays or you move on. So the issue for myself, and I see it for so many beginning students, when we play loud, we tend to push way too much. So I would get tight because I'm pushing like 6 feet under the keys when I'm playing loud, and even just demonstrating it here, I feel some tension right here. And so the key here is to play, every time you play a key, whether it's one note at a time or if it's loud chords like this, the idea is as soon as a key is played, you keep just enough weight to keep that key down. Just enough to keep it down, because anything extra, literally anything extra, is only going to cause extra tension and slow you down. So there are 2 ways you can practice this depending on your musical context. One, this is my recommended starting place, is to just start with scales, nice and simple, and focus on the key strike and the release. So you want to get a little bit of momentum, a little bit of finger action, and then focus on that release. Play, release, strike, release, strike, release. And if you can get a friend to do this with you, here's an exercise, or here's a little thing you can do so that you know if you're doing it right. You can have somebody bring a hand here, and without warning, have them do this. And if your hand comes right up, then you know you're doing it right, because you're keeping just enough. It's almost like floating on water in a sense. You're keeping just enough weight to keep that down, so if somebody were to do that, your hand should fly right up. If they try that and there's resistance there, then it means you're pushing more than you need to. Similar when you're playing loud chords, but rather than using the smaller digits, you can use the larger muscles, the arms. And again, playing into the keys, of course, to avoid a harsh sound. But again, I'm so loose here, somebody could whack my arms here and they would just fly right up. So especially if you've been experiencing some tension, give that a try. Let me know how it goes in the comments. And then to build on this, you'll want to fix your forearm alignment next, which is the foundation of all relaxed technique. So go check out this video here where I'll show you the one piano finger exercise you'll ever need that brings this all together. I'll see you over there.